Welcome back everyone to another market review for E-mini Nasdaq. Today is Monday, October 28th, and as we know, we have about a week till election time. Something else to note is that we also have NFP as well this week. So you definitely want to be very careful with the risk going in this week. I'm going to also be showing you guys the setup that I took on paper trading for today. And again, how Mondays continue to prove that they're really not the greatest to be engaging in at all. Just simply take them more to paper trade, or even just tape read at all and take notes, because at the end of the day, not only it being Monday, but we also have these two major underlying conditions in the markets which could pose a bit of an issue going forward. But breaking down the day, I was actually bullish going in for the morning, and I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit of a second. But breaking down this daily chart, we have this old new day opening gap here that I marked out. Also, I have this new week opening gap here, of which is the current new week opening gap. But again, I'm always a big advocate for marking your new day and new week opening gaps. ICT is also a major advocate of this. You can see how the bodies and the wicks are respecting the consequent encroachment of the new day opening gap. And also look at the new week opening gap. Again, these levels are highly influential and you should always use them. They're going to give you a bigger context on price action and a bigger point of view, so that way when you're engaging in any kind of price action, you have a bigger framework that you could utilize. Here I am on the 5-minute chart, and again, the day wasn't great. You can see even now in this 5 minutes, very lackluster price action. But again, like I said, I went long. There's going to be a breaker. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. My final term is being that New York day high, but again, the expectations were low already, just because it is Monday. Like I said, there's no news, and we also have those two major underlying factors going in for the day. Also, something else to notice, we're below that midnight opening price as well as the equities opening price. We weren't able to get the opening session hour discount for that power of 3, and I'm going to show you why that also posed a little bit of an issue. But again, overall, we went back up into this premium 5-minute fair value gap. Look at the wicks respect that, and the body staying below the consequent encroachment of it. So breaking this down on the 1-minute chart, as I said before, we're in a discount at the time of the ICT silver bullet. We're below that midnight opening price. We're taking liquidity in the contrary direction. You guys always know that I say, if you're looking to be bullish, price will engineer liquidity in the opposite direction. And we see that clearly here. Price is heading lower. And then we see a bullish breaker setup form with a low, high, lower, low, higher, high. We sort of chop a little bit in between it. Well, we respect the consequent encroachment of it as well as the bullish order block. We then finally trade up into that 5-minute premium fair value gap that I mentioned earlier, stopping right at the midnight opening as well. Now, in my paper trading in the Discord I sent, I went long here, and my break even, I put it just below break even. I got stopped out right here. I wanted to see speed above these highs here, but we can see that price, it takes it and then it comes right back down. It was simply a stop hunt. Something else to notice, how also the displacement wasn't really as clean. You could see price come up there with a wick, come back down. Usually what I wanted to see was something blaster. You see all this displacement here. That's why this sell here at this breakaway gap was viable, because in the sense where you have all this volume here, price is going to respect that. You have the closes. That way you have more confidence taking this lower, which in this case, although we had the breaker, price was respecting structure. We had the bullish order block as well. Unfortunately, we just didn't get the volume and the displacement that we were looking for. But you can see even the rest of the day, it's just a lot of consolidation, a lot of chops, still chopping around that 10 a.m. opening price, surprisingly. That's something else to note. If you guys don't see that, we're just going up and down, gyrating. But again, it's not to be something where you're going to be surprised, because Mondays are usually, I would say, 8 to 9 times out of 10, they're going to be just like this always. So really keep them as a tape reading day, or just a really sit back, relax kind of day and not really do much. Here I'm on the daily chart for dollar index, and I had a little bit of a problem with dollar actually going in for these smaller time frames. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But on the daily chart here, I have this old new day opening gap, and I was looking to be bearish, of course, because again, if I'm looking for NASDAQ to be bullish, I want to see DXY bearish. You can see here the bodies respect that. Look at the wicks as well on that consequent encroachment. And we're already seeing price reject off that and sort of close a little bit bearish. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a problem that we looked at. So here I'm on the 5-minute chart. And again, I mentioned, like I said, I have that problem where we see, look at that midnight opening price. Price is trading really, really deep into a discount. I don't want to see price trade into a discount, because again, if we're looking to be bearish on DXY, I'd rather have him trade up into a premium. Technically we had a premium technically for that 10 a.m. opening session hour, because we went above the 10 a.m. opening price. But again, it's still so deep below the day open, as well also this old new day opening gap as well. It's really below it. We even took a discount on that 9:30 a.m. open, which also posed a bit of a problem as well. One last thing to note is all this buy side hasn't been taken yet. So to me, it would be more viable for DXY to actually be bullish and NASDAQ to be bearish in that case. So that was the little bit of a problem that I had going in for the morning. But again, overall, my expectations were still very low. Like I said in the Discord also as well, I showed, I had my stop loss a little bit tighter at the end once the, NASDAQ started, posing a little bit of a problem with price action as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this market review. Please be sure to comment down below, like and subscribe. Also, again, join the Discord. It's completely free. It's going to be in the description below, and I'll catch you guys in the next market review. Peace.